Hello and welcome back to Pokemon FireRed NUZLOCKE. It's me, Phoenix Diluted. That was extra. Let's see, we're continuing on the boat, I guess. Ever caught? Okay, I already fought you. Did I already fight you? I already fought you. And then, okay, so we just... There we go. Ooh! Brick Break, yo, that's pretty good. I don't want to teach it to anybody yet because that's a really good move. I think that's like an Elite Four kind of save move. Alright, buddy. Let's see. Since this is more just kind of like exploring, trying to just find stuff and people to fight, I guess I can talk about some topics that I got lined up. Let's see. We got... I already talked about Dr. Stone, Black Clover. I guess I can talk about The Promised Neverland. That's a good show. That's a good anime. Ooh, Pekka-Bear. The Promised Neverland? That's a good show. It's been on, I guess out of season. I think it's coming this year, if I remember correctly. It's coming back this year. It's a really good anime. Really good. And for you... it's so hard to talk about it without giving spoilers because it's so... Like, the first episode, like, there's a major tone shift that completely dictates, like, how the rest of the show is going to be. It's not like it's a gradual thing. Let's see. Yeah, strength. Give me that. Okay. So basically, I guess I can... So all these kids right there, orphans, quote unquote, and they live on this big old plot of land. And, you know, they're all happy. They get, you know, they're all fed. Everything's great. And you can already tell there's like 3 main characters. But I'm trying to work around how to talk about it. It's all great, you know. Everyone's happy. The mistress of the house, they all call her Mom. You know, she's great. And everything seems happy. And what happened? How can I talk about it? Alright, this is gonna be spoiler territory. So if you don't wanna get spoiled, hopefully future me will provide a timestamp to be like, hey, don't get spoiled. Alright, so wait! Okay, okay, that does nothing. Oh my god, that scared me. Jesus. Whew, okay. Okay, here's the timestamp or whatever it is, because I'm going to be talking about it. So, everyone's happy, and then like a little bit of a hint comes around while they're at dinner. It zooms in on their necks. And their necks have tattooed numbers on them, like serial codes, almost. So like you're thinking like, oh, that's a bit weird, and then it cuts back to the happy lives. And towards the end of the episode, one of the kids is presumably getting adopted, and there's this big, what do I want to say, ceremony? I guess there's this ceremony. Like, you know, the kid gets all dressed up, and all the kids, you know, say their goodbyes, be like, oh, we don't want you to leave, oh, it's so sad. And she's like a young girl, she's like 6. And the mom leads her out of the property, into like this big gate that they have. So, time goes on for a second or two, and then the couple of the main characters find that she had left her precious doll or stuffed animal that she loves and can't live without. So they go running after her with this doll. And when they get to the gate, they find the gate is open. So they go inside and they see really nothing except for a lot of doors, this big corridor, and this truck. And what happens is they kind of go exploring around, you know, they're looking, they've never seen a truck before. So like, oh wow, so this is a truck. And what happens is she opens up the back of the truck and finds that their precious family member is dead. Like she had been stabbed through the heart with this flower. And that's gonna make sense later, but she gets stabbed through the heart with this flower. You know, they're freaking out and stuff. And then they hear voices from one of the doors. He's like, what was that? Because they hear noises. So they hide. And what happens is the people who come out, they're not people. They refer to them as demons. And with good reasoning, because they're pretty demon-y looking. And oh! Okay, stop. Here's the timestamp for a second. Woo! Because we got an evolution! Alrighty. Man, all we need is a leaf stone, I guess, and then we can already have a Vile Plume. Look at him. You can tell he's on something. I resume the explanation of the show, so here's the next timestamp, I guess. So anyway, they hide underneath the truck and they see these demons, pretty much, and they're just like, oh, they're talking about like the girl, like she's like, you know, a low quality grade of meat, and then they're freaking out, and then they hear a familiar voice, and it is their mother, being like, yeah. And then they're just like, oh man, that's not good. The mom is with them. So they somehow escape out of there. They escape out, and they're just like, dang, we really out here on a farm, huh? And then that's pretty much what the rest of the season is about. Is about them like finding a way to escape this farm with the main protagonist girl. She wants to leave with everyone, with like 36 kids, and like the other two, which they are very smart as well. They're just like, it would be a lot easier if it was just like the two of us, but one of them is will do anything to make her happy. So he's like, okay, I'll figure out a way to make all of us leave. And the other one's just like, no, you fools, just have the two of us, the three of us leave. And that's basically what the rest of the show is about. There's a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs. There's a lot of downs, but it's a very good show. It's very suspenseful. The voice acting and the animation in it. It's for like a shonen like action anime. The animation is impeccable. It's so good. And the voice acting is great. Sub and dub. Very rarely do I find an anime that has like good sub and dub, but they're both great. You can actually watch The Promised Neverland on like Toonami on Cartoon Network. It's pretty great. But other than that, for recommendations of the show or topics about it, that's really just about it. It's just a good anime with great animation and great voice acting and a great plot. And I guess this is where I can resume the timestamp. Hello, welcome back, people. The people who came back from the second timestamp. Just talked about it. Really good show. Have to talk about that in a little bit of spoiler territory, but that's just about it. And we can continue on our boating trip here. Oh, there's a lot of items here. Anything else? Let's try and stray away from a show topic. Let's try and talk about some of my hobbies. I guess, what I do. Because you guys obviously just want to know everything about me. Because I'm just such an interesting guy. I just got supersonic. I hate my life. How about painting? If you guys haven't looked at my Instagram in the description, I paint all. I say a lot, but I don't. It's very occasional now because painting supplies are expensive. They're so expensive, and like it sucks to like do something and then be like, dang, I hate this. Because like epoxy artist resin is like $100. I can't afford that. Did you just use harden? I might want to switch out. I'm still fine. But yeah, it's expensive, so I kind of get deterred from doing it a lot. Plus, it's like, oh, I mean, it should be fine now because I would usually get like a lot of dust in my paintings, but I just like deep cleaned my room to where there's like no dust in here now, so I think I should be fine to do another piece without a lot of dust. Here we go, clay. I need to switch out clay. Clay's getting too powerful. It's already level 22. I know who I'm gonna need because there's a certain rival fight that this time I remember on this boat. Ooh, rest. But yeah, I paint. I like it. It's nice. It's one of those side things that I do that I thought I could, you know, make into a little not career, but like a career hobby, you know, just some money to make on the side. But I only really made money on the side once, even though it was a lot. I sold like 2 paintings for like $300. It was pretty great. But she was more of like an eccentric. Like got in touch with her through my mom, who's a police officer, and she did something for her, and like they got to talk about how I do art, and then she showed her some of my art, and she was interested. It was more kind of like a one-time deal, but you know, it's still money nonetheless. It's good money. I haven't really got anything near that amount yet. Then again, I'm not really pushing it. Oh, good. That's 5 times. I think that's the first time a no-pick has ever done it 5 times. But, oh, didn't mean that. But whatever. But yeah, my paintings are, they're not traditional, you know, in the sense that, oh, you know, some of them are. They're more abstract-y, flow acrylic pieces, because that's just kind of what I like to do. It's I wouldn't say it's easy. You gotta know like the tips and tricks to do it, which I still need to learn some of them, and it frustrates me that I don't know all of them, because there's not a lot of, like, I've looked them up, like how to do it, but there's not any good in-depth ways to do it. It's like, oh, you just need this, this, and this, and that's it. Congratulations. But it never works out that way. Ooh, I've been talking my mouth off, and I need Bubbles to give me some water. Thank you, Bubbles. I think fighting type is neutral against each other. Yeah. Ooh. That might hurt. I am a level above, it's fine. Oh, that does nothing! Okay, I'm faster, then it's fine. But yeah... Why did I do that? I'm so dead. Okay, that does only 20. Woo! Just in case, though. I don't think, good old Karate Chop can miss, but just in case. Oh, that was scary there for a second. Whew! Alright. So, yeah, my paintings, you know, if you want to go check them out, my Instagram's in my description. Go check that out real quick. And you guys got a lot of time because I'm gonna have to see you guys next time on Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke.